Hello, guys. We have a very beautiful topic here to discuss right now. Okay, so I have my darling husband here. My guy, have fun.
I'm good. How are you?
Of course, now you know this. I'm well. I'm very fine.
Yeah,
So, guys, exactly is money. What to do? Husband, where they try, they see him. Okay. And so, guys, we have a topic to discuss, and the topic is, why do you think people are unhappy in their marriages? So, Pastor Charles, as the anointed man of God that you are, I want to throw this question to you. You're a counselor. You see a lot of marriage, issues all the time coming to you. Marriages going through problems. What is that one reason? Maybe you can expatiate, because I know there are so many reasons. What is that major reason why so many people are unhappy in their marriages?
All right. Thank you. I think the reason why most people are not happy in their marriages is because of expectation.
Okay.
When you expect somebody else to make you happy, you end up becoming sad.
Are we not supposed to expect something?
Yeah, but you know what? You are supposed to go into marriage already prepared. Like you're already a happy person. Sometimes when we expect things from people, we get disappointed when we don't get it from them. So happiness is not something you are going to get from people. It's something that you get from yourself. So before you get into marriage, you must carry this happiness into your home, into your marriage, so that you don't get disappointed by the man you get married to. Do you understand?
Very deep. I understand. But are you saying that the person I'm getting married to shouldn't give me happiness?
He can give you happiness, but he doesn't owe you total happiness.
Okay.
So when you depend on the person to give you that happiness, sometimes a man can have a mood swing. A woman can have a mood swing. What about that moment that man is not happy? Are you going to be sad?
Okay, so you're saying I shouldn't totally depend on
that
man
is it.
for my happiness.
That is to say, when you are still single, you have to work on yourself.
On how to be happy by yourself.
Yes, be happy by yourself.
So then you carry that kind of happiness
to your home. Okay. So when you don't get it from that particular man or that particular woman, you are not disappointed.
All right.
You use your own happiness to sustain or to survive.
But is that healthy?
It is healthy.
Okay.
You know why? Because human beings are not designed to make you happy 24 hours.
Okay.
Because human beings go through a lot of things.
I'm telling you.
Understand?
Especially in marriage.
Yes, somebody can be happy in this moment, the next moment is not happy.
Absolutely.
But if you are a spouse who don't understand yourself, you allow the mood swing of your partner to also disturb you.
Absolutely.
You understand
that can have a lot of effect.
Yeah, it can have a lot of effect on the marriage.
It can make them, somebody unhappy.
Yeah, because you can't depend on other people to make you happy all the time.
Wow.
You have to create an atmosphere of happiness. Like I said, you have to be prepared. You have to carry your own happiness into your home. It's very important. I think that's the major thing. Although there are other things, but I think I should anchor on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I had a little concern. Is it too much of expectation or expectation?
We all have to expect something from our spouse. But too much of expectation becomes a problem.
Okay.
You don't go into marriage expecting the man to make you happy or expecting the woman to make you happy. It's not done.
I think this is a topic that needs to be treated, because with the way we grew up, we are meant to understand that, we are marrying for companionship, we are marrying, so that someone can compliment you, all those stories now. And at the end of the day, why am I actually getting married? Because some women are already self-made, so many of them are going into marriage, like, I'm so lonely, I need somebody that will compliment me. So sometimes it's not just about the money, first of all.
Yeah.
So in this case, I don't like talking, or I'm always lonely. I need a man who is going to be my playmate. Those things now. We'll just outline them. Fantasies.
You know what? When you eventually get into that marriage, reality will dawn on you. You understand?
Yeah.
We have been married for 6 years now.
Plus, yeah.
There are times that you don't feel like talking. There are times that I don't feel like talking.
Some days I wish I'm even in an hotel.
You understand?
With my phone just left in the house.
So at that moment, am I going to be sad just because you don't want to talk?
Yeah.
So if I depend solely on you for my happiness, if you are going to be sad for 3 days, that means I'll be sad for 3 days.
Yeah.
You understand?
Vice versa.
Yeah, vice
My
versa.
husband can be so calm.
You understand?
True.
And sometimes I can be so
He
calm, but I
doesn't
don't want
want
to
to
talk
say
to
anything.
anybody.
True.
I just want to be on myself, just reason and just think.
Yeah, and
You
I
understand?
just.
You have to
It
give.
took me time.
It doesn't mean that I'm not happy, but I don't want you to depend on me for your happiness.
Are you doing that intentionally?
No,
This one is not that again.
no, it's not intentional matter. I'm just telling you about reality because we are humans.
Okay.
You are dealing with a human being who has feelings. You know,
Okay.
sometimes you can receive a call, a disturbing call
Absolutely.
that can mess up your day
or your mood.
as a man. All right. So what happened to the wife? You understand? So that is why we must learn to always be happy. Create that as a single person.
Don't
enjoy yourself.
Exactly. In all he's saying is that don't carry that too much mentality of too much expectation into the marriage, because so many things are going to change. As a single girl, you have a lot of they always make a lot of calls. Single people, they are making calls. Their fantasies and all of those things. A lot of loss, illusion, expectation. In marriage is totally different.
It's a different
too many responsibilities. The bills are not smiling. Children are disturbing. In fact, so don't come in with too many expectations. Anyway, God bless you so much. Do you have anything to say?
That's all I have to say. The only thing I have to say before I leave is, if you are not yet married now, you have an advantage.
Okay.
And that advantage is you start building on making yourself happy. It's very important. Derive that happiness for yourself.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that when you eventually get married, even if the man is not able to give you that happiness, you sustain with your own happiness.
What if the woman?
Even if the woman is not able to give you that happiness, you also sustain with that happiness that you already created for yourself.
Okay. What about those that are already married and they are disappointed right now because they probably expected?
Because they didn't know.
So what should they do?
They have to understand what we are saying now. That man does not owe you happiness.
All right. Don't expect too much.
Don't expect too much.
Okay.
Let me just say this before I close. Do you know that there are people that are so attached to us? All right, they are so attached to us. By the time they want to leave us, it becomes a problem. We become sad.
True.
Sometimes we lost them to death. We are sad. But we have to understand something, that people are not supposed to be with you forever.
Absolutely.
You understand? So if you lose a job and you are crying, it's because your happiness is tied to that job. So you have to understand that you don't have to attach your happiness to anything, because you may eventually lose that thing. There are people that have gone into depression today. The reason because they have attached their happiness to that particular thing that they lost. So because they can't get it back, what they have to do is to get into depression. But if you know how to detach yourself from things, by the time you lose them, I'm not saying you should not appreciate things, but don't attach your happiness to it.
I think this has to do with a lot of maturity.
Yeah, a lot of maturity.
And preparation.
Yeah. So that's it.
Some people, they can love 1 week, they're already in love. They have built cement, they have molded the house, they have plastered it, so people can love very well. Alright guys, so thank you. I hope you learned from this. Like and share. So don't expect too much from anybody. It is only God that can supply all your needs.
That's it.
God bless you.
Shalom.
Shalom.